filled out a live and not really. And this was fun to do. I love my thumbnail that I did. I'm thinking, thank you, Maddie. We had a good time. Hi, Anne, by the way. I think I'm going to mod some peeps on my next ones, unless I can do it now, but I can see the live chat. Okay, all right. Let me help you with that, Anne. Let me help you with that. So, I guess, all right. So, let me open a second tab. I don't feel so good today. My stomach. I have like heartburn now. I don't know why. I haven't had heartburn in years. So I'm gonna go to yours or I'm gonna go to mine. One of the two. Oh, you don't have. Oh, let me go to an old video. I don't know if it will present. All right, let's go to this one because I was in this one. I said, "Hi Fred, how you doing?" All right, so this is your this was the one that was 7 days ago that I was in. So you see right under your video, you have the how many views you had on that day, and then you go here. You click here. For today's one, you're gonna have to wait until it gets posted because it this part right here shows after. So if you go, I think it should be there. I'm not sure. But I know that you go here and right here, just give it a little bit. It will show. Of course, you have to do like this. You have to keep going and going and going and see, move your thing and see, and then different names. See, that's me. And then the more you move it, the more you see who was there. So if you go to today's video, whew, my stomach don't feel good. If you go to today's video, 1 hour ago, be patient with me today. I just don't feel good. Okay, I have my friend, my good old friend, the antacids. I don't know what's up with me. I feel like I'm burnt. Yes, it's right there, Anne. Under your video. You can go right now and do it. And it tells you who was there. And then you can mod, demod, and mod whoever you want. It's like, doo-doo-doo, there we are. And I am like right there. And then I'm at the bottom as well, chatting away. But yeah, you can see your mod, you can see your peoples, your peeps. You can see your peeps. Um, you're welcome. You're welcome. I love helping out. It makes me feel good. Oh, I feel icky today. I feel icky. I feel like I'm burning a fever, and at the same time, I got a migraine, but I got like acid reflux today, and my stomach don't feel good. No, I am not pregnant. I want to leave it now and clear because a lot of people will go on and say, "Oh, you must be pregnant." My husband is fixed. I'm not pregnant, and I don't cheat, so take that. So, but I'm leaving it in clear because a lot of people out there would just be, I don't know. Oh, hi, Lee. Thank you. I just took two of these. Johnny says I should have taken Pepto instead is better than this. So listen, I'm gonna start with this and then I'll switch to Pepto. Yummy. I don't know what it is. I've been having three migraine. I mean, I've been having migraines for 3 days straight. And in this past few days, I feel icky. I had a fever yesterday of 100 and something, and today I feel icky. But today, welcome everybody. Today, thank you so much. I hope so too. I'm definitely gonna take my migraine medicine today without skipping it, and I'm definitely gonna go to bed as well. That's true. I've been exhausted. I've been actually sleeping in because my migraines. I've been in so much pain. I could barely open my left eye. Like I was like this. I look like Chinese, sort of like I was like, and if I went outside, I went more Chinese mode. I was closing it more because honestly, it felt better if I didn't open it all the way. Hi, traveler. How you doing? Welcome. Smash the likes if you would, please. It's completely free and welcome. If you have a video or you have content on your channels, tell us what your channel's about. And don't worry, everybody who's blue here is checking your channel out already. So since you're new here, I'm actually gonna share you out. Oh, I already smashed us. Oh, and you made friends with the like button? You're besties. Oh, I feel so icky. I hate feeling not well. I really don't feel, I hate not feeling well. So, Traveler Rama Schenker, did I say that right? Has 171 subscribers, has some content in their channel. Go check out the channel. All right, so we're gonna talk about the 80s and 90s. Why? I'm an 80s baby. Don't be confused by this face. I'm an 80s baby. Um, so I'm 40 years old, even though I don't look it. Um, it's a thing in my family. You should see my 80-year-old aunts. They look like they're 40 years old. They look like they're their kids' sisters. They don't look like old at all. My cousins, nobody in my family really looks old. It's a gene thing. But we're gonna talk about a throwback. So I'm going on your so am I going on your channel? I just shared you out. I just shared you out. So yes, everybody will go check you out. That link right there that I dropped right there, that's your channel. That's what I do. I do live channel shout outs. I do this whenever I go live. If I'm in the office, I do channel shout outs. If I'm outside with the chickens and ducks, then I shout you out verbally. But if I'm here in the office, I drop the links. I tell everybody how many subs you got, da 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 da, what you do, da da da. Anyways, all right. So let me move this because I'm gonna show you what that is in a minute. So bear with me. Hi, Squirrel. How you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Six in the house. Thank you so much to everybody who's here and smash the like if you have not. Thank you so much. Make it your best friend. I'm 70. I don't remember the 80s or 90s. No way. So me and Lee had this conversation back when I was little. Even though we were kids, I rode to town in the bus by myself. Why? It was safer back then. It was safer to ride the bus by yourself, to go to the town in your bike, skates, whatever, by yourself. We were allowed to do so. We went shopping, we then clothes shopping, we listened to music in the malls. So my mall, which apparently is still there, it's called Plaza del Sol. It's in Puerto Rico. It's still there all these years and it's still there. I bet you it has a lot of new things now. That was the most beautiful mall I ever been to. The most beautiful. It's beautiful. It had a theater, right, a movie theater right there in the mall. A gigantic, oh, by the way, gigantic. I think that's the biggest I ever been to. And the music departments, it had like different places, but our music departments had the headsets in each station. And you can listen to the whole, if it was cassettes, which by the way, that's what we grew up with, was cassettes. And then it was CDs. We listened to the whole thing, the whole CD. The whole CD. We would go in as a group and we would just listen in. We didn't purchase anything either. You just sit there or you stand there listening to and dancing and listening to music. They don't have none of that now. None of that. Nice, nice. I like your videos. Thank you so much. Yes, we have a playlist, and there's a playlist for everybody. And in there we do mail calls or we do metal detecting, magnet fishing, restorations of items that we actually get magnet fishing or metal detecting if they're restorable. There is a video coming up for the end of the month that is a mix between a family trip out tubing down the river. Um, and it's a mix between river tubing and larking. So I did it all in that trip, and I had a lot of fun. And there's an item that I'm not gonna show you, but it's in the video. It's my first find of that kind. You get my whole reaction. I was blown to bits because I was always hoping you will find them, but you never think you will. So when you find one, you're like a little child screaming, screaming. People must have thought I was nuts. Um, but I was happy. Yeah, you're doing amazing, squirrel. You're doing amazing. But yes, we would stand there and listen to, and we would trade each other's headset. Like, oh, you like that one? You might want to listen to this one. And we traded headsets across. And it was you didn't have to buy anything. It was literally listening to music, but we never really bought anything. But nobody critiqued you. Nobody went after you. Nobody told you, oh, you can't listen to this. You got to buy it first. Oh, you can't touch that. You got to buy it first. No, it was a cooler time. We went shopping by ourselves as kids in the malls or in stores for clothing, shoes, jewelry, whatever you wanted to shop for. We were by ourselves. But the thing is, it was way much safer back then. Nobody really, yes, there was still kidnappings and stuff, but it wasn't like nowadays. You have to admit that nowadays kids can't go to the corner. You have to admit that now kids can't go shopping by themselves. And you have to admit that they don't really do like we did back then. It was way, listen, I wish my kids can have the experience that I had as a kid. I had a blast. I really do. Like, I would go and I would buy and surprise somebody with something. And I didn't have to really, I just told my mom, Mom, I'm going da 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 da. Our buses cost a quarter when I was little. A quarter to 50 cents. So they grew up, the bus drivers that we had was not the bus this that you see. No, no, no. My buses growing up were different. My buses were very different growing up. Um, and they had seats in them, but they had it was just like the what you call now the kidnapper vans, okay? But we had the huge window in the back, the two windows in the back. Excuse me. We had side windows on the side so you can see the side, and then the driver and passenger. That's it. And then there's a bunch of seats. And then, but it's not the same buses that you know now. And it was a quarter to 50 cents. And those drivers literally grew up with my mom. And their parents grew up with my grandmas, with my grandmother. So everybody knew everybody. You knew everybody in town. There's nobody that we didn't know in that town. If you were new, we knew you were new before you told us you were new. You rode our bikes in the bikes to the mall and stay there for hours. Yes, yes. So I never rode the bikes to the mall because unfortunately, so let's see. I don't know if I can show you. Okay. So I grew up in Puerto Rico. I did travel a lot. So I grew up technically in Puerto Rico, New York City, Connecticut, Boston. My first years of life was traveling. Um, let's see, distance between Bayamon to Banskoy, which is where I grew up. So the distance. All right. So this is the distance between where I grew up to the town. Okay. It was 4,300 kilometers, which is 2,670 miles away. This is why I didn't ride the bike to the mall. I took the bus. I married a guy handed out quarters to the arcade. Oh, that's super cool. It was a couple miles away. Yes. So ours was that's a lot of distance. That's pretty much 3,000 miles away. And one day, my dad forgot to pick us up. I was at the library and there was no bus until a certain time. So my library that opened up in town was brand new. I didn't have a computer. I didn't grow up having a computer. I didn't grow up having a tablet or none of that. We didn't have none of that. We couldn't afford none of that. Very poor. And I had to go to the library that opened and it was in town. And I knew him before we started working together and we were still married. Nice. I rode my bike to my best friend house back in the 70's. Wow. Yes, I did too. That was closer. But one day we went to the library and this huge library is in town. So it's 4,300 kilometers away. So it's about 3,000 miles. And they close at midnight. Back then, I don't know if they closes at midnight no more because apparently it's very violent now over there now. So it's not like when I grew up, it was very peaceful. Um, I didn't like being out that late. My mom was with me. My mom went wherever I went to keep me safe. My mom is an awesome mom. My dad forgot us. He forgot to pick us up. There's no more buses. We missed all the buses because we were counting on my dad picking us up. Listen, we're 3,000 miles away. There is no more buses at all. We missed them all. So we had to walk 3,000 miles. So we're walking, we're not even halfway. No, yes, we're halfway. We walked halfway of 3,000 miles. Of course, I am a teenager. I'm a living wreck because I felt like I was in danger. Which actually, if you're out at those times, what we call, and they still call the ladies of the night, are out in that time. And I definitely did not feel safe. So, okay, you have a good one. Um, we're not gonna have none of that in our channel. So I forgot what this name of the supermarket is, but we walked halfway and thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a good one, traveler. Um, luckily we were able to find a friend along the way. Um, and she noticed we were walking and she said, "You want to walk all the way?" We were too shy to ask for a ride. She's like, "No, you come with us. We're giving you a ride." And that's a good thing because with the road we were gonna take was gonna be very more dangerous. Um, listen, after that, I was very careful to not be out by those times because if you're out in those times, bad people are out. So I guess it's more violent now, unfortunately. Yeah, I swapped them away with a swapper. See that? Boom! Swap them away. Take care, traveler. And thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And you're welcome anytime, traveler. But yeah, there was one time I did ride my bus. I rode the bus at midnight. Um, it was must have been 10 or 11 p.m. I got out of work because I was working back then. And it was my first time riding a bus with the ladies of the night. You should have seen me. I was in a corner like this, you know. And but I gotta say, those ladies made me feel comfortable. They told me that I was safe and there was nothing gonna happen to me. That was very nice of them, by the way. Hi, Big Matt. But I make sure that was the only two times that I stayed in town too late. But it was fun times. Our kids would never experience riding bikes to the town, going and having that freedom to go to the movies by ourselves. I went to the movies. The first movie I saw in an actual theater, movie theater, was actually iRobot when it first came out. I don't remember what the second movie was. There was a second movie. I don't remember what it was. But that I remember that one, you know. Pretty cool movie. I loved it. I was in shock. I knew there was theaters out there, but I never been to it. And then Johnny took me to my very first drive-in movies. Did you know that drive-in movies are still available in Massachusetts? I went to one and I actually watched two movies at the same time. On this screen, there was one movie, and on the other TV, there was another movie. Very cool. That was my first driving. But yeah, back then it was super safe. My first movie we saw without parents was Grease. Oh, Grease! I love Grease. Yeah. I love Grease. I love Grease. It doesn't matter how many times I watch it. I just watch it. That and Pretty Woman. Yeah. Yep. You know what's funny? When we were Metal Detective a few years back, I found a cassette by the river. I threw me back because it was. It still looked like nothing had happened to it. It was like not the years, nothing. It will probably still work, to be honest. It probably still, you remember that, Lee? I bet you that cassette still worked because it looked intact. It looked intact. Those were good times where you rode the bus. It only cost me 25 cents to 50 cents to ride the bus. And I was safe because everybody knew my mom and dad, and they grew up with my parents, and their parents grew up with my grandparents. You still have a mixed box tape. You know what I want to get my girls? My girls love CDs. The thrift shop has CDs like crazy. I'm gonna get them a radio so they can hear music the way that we did it. They love our kind of music from our time. So I think that I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna go choose some CDs sometime so they can hear them. And honestly, it's an amazing thing to have. Actually, is it there? Or is it here? I think it's here. I'm gonna show you something. Oh, yes, I don't think it's here. No, it's not here. I will have to show you some other time because I don't think it's in here. Nope, it's not in here. So I think it's in my closet. I actually have some records, actual records, from two bands, and it's in my closet. I think it's in the closet or it's in my dresser. I gotta show you that. I also have, which I actually gotta find where it is. I think it's in my coin box. I have a X-Men, my very first X-Men magazine. Johnny gave me the comic book. And I have never touched or held or read a comic book. So Johnny was a sweetheart and got me my very first X-Men comic book. I think it's number 7. I think it's number 7, it says. He was able to go into a store and get one for a really good price. I think it cost him $15. And that was my first X-Men comic book. A lot of people grew up having these things. I never held one or touched one. I knew about them. I just couldn't afford it. But it's pretty cool. So guess what? All right, today should I show you? Should I not? Should I show you? I don't know. I think I'm gonna tell you about it, and I'm probably gonna show you in a video so I can show you all put together. By the way, that's has my equipment in there for prospecting. There's something in here. Um, so my my pan arrived. Why now it's not my pan, it's my open it live. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Let me get a knife. Yeah, where's the knife? I was gonna get my flour knife. By the way, this is a super cute cutter. It's a classifier. Yes, I got a migraine and I don't feel good. So thank you, Lee. So this is my knife and it's a flower. Isn't it cute? You just put your finger there and go. "Wee." All right, so we're gonna open it up. Now the only thing I wish this had it was like a handle to it because I always feel like I'm gonna cut my hand or something. So oh what? This thing is gigantic. So this is bigger stuff that I thought it was gonna be. Wow, this is like really amazing. So I get to now with the classifier and all the stuff that I have. By the way, my things are in here. I kind of clean my backpack up. So my hiking backpack, since we have multiple hiking backpacks, it's gonna have my pickaxe plus it has a shovel. Really cool. By the way, just in case, thank you, Lee. Appreciate it. And thank you, Lee, for the gift. That was Lee's gift, by the way. Okay, so I have the instructions in there. I also have my shovel. Gonna take me a minute. Just give me a second. I'm not gonna roll it all the way. But anyways, my folding shovel and it has the cutters on the side. It's very sharp, by the way. And on the end, it has my thing. So that way. Oh, by the way, let me show you this. Wow, that's gonna take forever. Anyways, I'm gonna show you so I can have it like that. So you're gonna go like this. It has the pickaxe here, but it has the shovel here. But you can just move it however you want to. I right now I'm just gonna close it. It comes apart, so I can. There's a lot of dirt in here. So I can put it in here. That's the wrong way, Maddie. Let's put it this way. You can tell I have used it when there's this much dirt on top of me. Okay. Oh yeah. Ew, there goes my desk. That looks strong. It is. So I got that one. I got this one. Maybe we brought back a little bit of a. So my pants came with a drawstring backpack, and I keep all my stuff that I need to get a pager bags practice on. So this, and I'm not sponsored, but I put my sticker on there. It's a Michael backpack. It's a hiking backpack, but it's waterproof. So if I put my phone in here, it's actually waterproof. It's actually lightweight. I'm not sponsored, and it has a bunch of pockets that I can just put my stuff in. So this is my hiking one. Um, I got this as well. Yes, Lee, they're bigger than my pan. You ready? These are my pans. I got two of the same. So in case Johnny wants to like pan with me, just saying, Johnny, I'm not throwing you out there, but in case you desire to pan with me, you could. I am gonna put some bags in here as well. I'm gonna put all my stuff back in here. But this is lightweight, so I don't have to over carry weight. Holy cow. So if I were to pan, wait a minute. Hey, I can put this over the bucket. This fits over my bucket because it's that big. That's not bad, Lee. That's not bad at all. Let's see. Let me put my pan in here. Wow, my pan fits inside the pan. I'm gonna put this in here. What could I put my shovel that is somewhere back here in here? You know what that means, right? I can start panning out those paper bags. Yeah. So we're gonna put my pickaxe back in here to the front. And this does not weigh nothing. It's just lightweight. Very lightweight. I got all this dirt on me. Wow. Yes, Maddie, it's better for the bucket. Yes, I think that's for the bucket. If it's better for the bucket, it does fit okay. If it's good for the class, the for the panning pan, but that's gonna fit perfectly for my bucket. And actually, Johnny gave me another bucket, so I'm gonna go get the bucket. Wait a minute. Again, not sponsored, but by the way, because we spend so much time at Harbor Freight. Hey, Harbor Freight. But they did sponsor the event for Autism Tennessee. That was awesome of them. They had sponsored a lot of buckets for that thing. And a lot of people brought back with them buckets that were sponsored by Harbor Freight. That was absolutely awesome. All right, let's test this. Let's test. Oh, wow. Hey now. Hey, you and me are gonna have a trip. Woohoo! This is my panning bucket. I just declared it. I think you need a new bucket, Johnny. But I think it's okay. You might need a new bucket. He bought it for me anyways. He bought it for me anyways. Did you know that the buckets at Harbor Freight are only $3? I'm not sponsored, but $3 is cheap. And by the way, I need to go back because we told our kids to get the lids and they picked up one lid. Each bucket comes with a lid, so I need another lid. I'm missing a lid. So, but because we're there all the time, I'm just gonna let the guy know that I need a lid for the bucket that we already purchased. That good design for buckets and soil that goes into the pan, please. That's right. I'm excited. The first bag that I'm actually gonna pan, it's gonna be PA's gem bag that I won during a live. This is gonna be the first one that I'm gonna pan. I'm not gonna do it today because I don't feel good. I feel icky. So this is a heavy gem bag. Um, and then the second one that I will do, let's see. I think the second one that I will do will be GP. I don't got Mama Bird, but I got GP. I won this in a live as well. And then the third one that I will do will be Trouble One. So they will be in that order to be specific. We have that shovel, we got that shovel like that in the camper and in the truck. Yes. So that first, you talking about the second or the second? The first or the second? The first shovel, I got that shovel from Johnny. Used to have it at work. That's something he bought himself for work, and then so he no longer use it for work. He gave it to me, so it's my shovel now. The second one is our survival shovel. Mom, what's happening? Hi, honey, I love you. The folding shovel. The folding shovel is a survival shovel. It's something that you take with you on a hike. By the way, I'm gonna let you know that I'm showing my prospecting stuff, Ellie. So I there's the survival kit that we have in the Jeep already came in handy. We ordered delivery. right to the spot that we were at. And the guy forgot a fork. How are you supposed to eat your salad without a fork? So guess what? I have a great memory. So I remember that there was a fork in the survival kit in the Jeep. So I said to Johnny, "Oh no, there's a survival fork in there." Johnny says, "No." I said, "Oh yes, there is." "No, they ain't." "Yes, there is." He says, "Oh, go get it if there is." I don't think there is. I came back and I'm like, I play along like this is me scratching my back, and I'm like, "Oh, there was none in there. I thought it was," and he got all sad, and I'm like, "But this one." He's like all happy. He's like, "Wait, that was one in the survival kit."
How does the folding shovel thingy work?
There's
Was it the spoon fork thingy?
no. This is not the spoon fork thingy. So you're talking about my shovel?
Yeah, you're folding.
So the survival shovel comes from the back. Like you can tell I've been using. Look at all that dirt. That's actually dirt. That brown stuff is actually dirt. Um, Look at all the dirt. Wait a minute. I'm gonna don't shove it on the side. Just leave it. I'm gonna put that back in the bucket. So
You can add it in your
here
compost bin.
we're gonna add it in this container right here, which I'm actually gonna use this for also painting.
You mean that's sauce?
Yep.
Salt.
So here's the instructions. There's a lot of dirt. Oh.
Mama, I'll go get the mini broom.
Oh, you don't need a mini broom. I'm gonna put this back in my thing. I think I shoot. I think I brought back half the river. I don't think you guys realize. Hey, no worries. Thou shalt not waste a bit of the river. You never know what it contains. Just put it in your thing and pan it. I bet you there's more in that bag. Extra pay dirt. Yeah. Look at it. Well, you can hear it, can't you? There's more on the shovel. You can tell what I've been doing. You can just tell what I've been doing. Um, Anyways, Ellie asked me. So I have to tighten this by the way, it's loose. So you just basically
I want to get a popsicle instead.
like that? No, I'm sorry. It's like, no, fine. I have to tighten that. But anyways, because I have to go like it has to tighten right here. And then you basically put this in here. It has your thing so you don't get lost. It has your grip. It is a pickaxe and a shovel with your teeth. So right now I'm not using it, so I'm not putting it together.
What's the teeth for?
The teeth to cut. There's a lot of pay dirt in this thing. I'm not even joking. Like my desk is dirty again. I'm gonna put that in there. We're gonna grab our pay dirt. We're not wasting none of that. Holy cow. There goes my desk.
Did you fix that computer you said you were trying to fix?
No, not yet. Let me put that away because I don't want nobody seeing that. There is mine. That is the same one I have and one on Johnny's Corner's live. Yes. Yes, we gave survival kit stuff on Johnny's Corner. We gave survival shovels. We gave survival kits. First aid kits as well. We actually have the same survival kit in our Jeep. It's good to have in your vehicle. And it's good to have in your backpacks. Why? So you get stuck. It even has a handsaw, a string handsaw. So if you need to cut your way out, you can cut your way out of a situation. Let's say God forbid, a log or something falls on your leg or on you, you can just cut it off and free yourself of it. I would just
Question.
there's ways you can
What
get
if the log falls on your arm? Is there a thing you can use with one hand?
Yep. Yep. There's pretty much everything under this: bandages, there's band-aids, there's tape, there's the handsaw, there's everything in those kits. Those
They're
kits are
dice
amazing.
in it?
Yep. You know what she's eating? She's eating the elderberry popsicles that I made, homemade popsicles. It boosts your immune system. Excuse me. And it's
It
good for you.
doesn't make my head hurt anymore.
Your head was hurting? So I helped your head?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Maybe I should eat one for my head.
No, there's only one left and it's gone. Sorry. You can make more.
I can't make more. I don't have no more. I do have some more honey. I can make more.
Sorry, I've been eating the honey straight up.
It's okay. I'm gonna order more elderberries. Because right now the elderberry tree that's on the side, it's not hasn't have elderberries yet, and the mulberry tree is drying up. So we've been making mulberries popsicles. We've been making elderberry popsicles. I'm planning on making blueberry popsicles.
No blueberry popsicles. Those are probably gonna taste like junk.
No, those are delicious.
I have a better idea.
Blueberry popsicles are for Daddy and me. Yogurt popsicles. We made yogurt popsicles. We made jello popsicles. Jello popsicles are delicious. And if you have not made some, you better get some. You better do some because it's so easy to do. You can put pudding as a popsicle and it turns into an ice cream.
Idea. You know the Oreo, the cookies and cream pudding?
Cookies and cream. I done cookies and cream one.
How about cookies and cream?
Hi Teeny, how you doing? But yeah, those were the best years. Like I wish you kids would just be able to enjoy the ones that we did. But unfortunately, it's not like we went to town. My kids have asked me if they can go to the library thing.
Yeah, I did.
You all have. Well, not Penny, but you both have.
I need to get.
I don't. It's because I've seen some vehicles driving slow. Be honest, I've seen some also kidnapper vans, and this guy had a white van. He was driving real slow, staring right at our house and staring right at us. It only takes 1 second to kidnap you.
I mean,
One
you could
second.
buy pepper spray, and I could just
Legit. We were going magnet fishing and hiking, and it was a couple weeks ago. And we saw a girl, a young girl, distracted. She was with her dog, a big dying dog. And we had rally. You weren't a sleepover.
With who?
I don't know. You weren't a sleepover. And Penny was with us and Riley was with us.
Oh.
And there was this girl walking with a dog, but she was distracted. She was on her phone. But she was walking the neighborhood. This car is right near her, driving extremely slow, looking at that child. The moment they saw us, they moved, but they've been there for a while, just staring at this girl and just driving extremely slow, following the girl. So what me and Johnny did is we stayed there. We drove slow and we stayed there to make sure that that girl was safe. Don't know what intentions that car had, but we took the number of the plate and we saved it on my phone in case something were to happen. Um, and kept our eye on that child to make sure she was safe. Keep your eyes aware of your surroundings. Try not to be on that phone if you're walking.
That's why you should have your.
If you have your headset, exactly, and if you have your headset,
one ear off.
Why?
So you can hear your surroundings.
So you can hear your surroundings. So you can be aware of what's around you. Um, you never know what's gonna happen. And if that person looks like a good person, maybe that person is not such a good person. You better be aware of your surroundings because we're in a time that it's not safe to just walk around. That's right, pepper spray. Uh-huh. I gotta get me pepper spray. I used to have one when I was younger. I'm planning on getting me another one. I'm be honest with you, my girls, when we're hiking, they carry a knife. They do. Do you know what? Not Penny. Not Penny. Let's be honest, not Penny.
Not Penny.
But Riley and Lowell, I do. Why? To make sure they're safe. I tell them if something were to happen to mom and dad, or you get separated for some reason from mom and dad, you make sure you go and find an adult to be safe, and you have your weapon with you in case you're safe. Somebody wants to kidnap you or hurt you. I teach my kids what to do. Um, but I will plan. I am planning on buying pepper sprays. I do. You never know what you find in them woods either. If you go hiking in them woods, have something and be prepared because you never know what you're finding in them woods. So sad. We grew up in a time that was much safer to go to town, ride the bus, ride skateboards, all on the neighborhood. We used to ride our bike
How long have you been live for?
45 minutes.
Okay.
Does it feel longer?
I was thinking, because like an hour ago, like at 1,
I didn't start at 1. I was on the phone with Daddy.
because like at 1:50, I asked you to make me sandwich.
No, I was on the phone with your daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on the
I
phone
thought
with
you
your dad.
were live.
But I am gonna make sandwiches. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna eat because I don't feel good.
You're making sandwiches for me.
Yeah,
The ones
but
you
I don't know
made
if I'm.
yourself yesterday that I took, those ones, yeah.
I might make a sandwich. I'm not sure, but
Just in case, make 3 because I want 2 sandwiches.
if there's bread, if not, I'm gonna make pizza, homemade pizza, or homemade pizza.
Breadsticks.
Breadsticks, homemade
Cheesy breadsticks.
cheesy breadsticks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make home, and we'll play Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play Fortnite.
But Riley's ditching us.
Riley's ditching us. Riley's going for a sleepover. I know.
Yeah.
Toast good, if not well. That's true. I just don't feel good in my stomach. I'm gonna have to do some Pepto. I hate Pepto. I had leftovers for lunch. Nice. What was the leftovers?
For real.
No, no, not us big bags over here. What did you have? What did you have?
What you got?
What you got?
Pizza. Ooh.
Pizza. I've been making homemade breadsticks a lot lately because it uses less yeast, it uses less flour, it uses less sugar, and it's actually faster than regular bread. So I've been using I have an eyelash in my eye. I have been using it and making it because it's faster. Ow. I don't know where that went, but it's in there.
Probably an eyelash.
It is.
Guys, guess what? You know how mom's good at baking
Ah.
all that? I've learned how to make something she can't make. Sourdough bread.
Oh, sourdough bread. Oh, something in my eye. Sourdough
That
bread.
makes me the goat. That makes me the goat. I can beat my mom in baking. Totally.
That makes you the know it, not the goat.
The goat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can make sour bread. I can
Sourdough bread.
I can make sourdough bread. I just don't want to, okay? Why? I don't like sourdough bread. I can't stand the process of it. I'm sorry. I just cannot. I got Dr. Frozen cauliflower crust pizza crust chicken spinach and white sauce. Wow, that's a mouthful. You know what I made yesterday?
You
I made
share.
I made pork chops. I made roasted, not roasted. I made herb pork chops, and I made homemade white gravy. So after I fried them pork chops and herbs, I literally made homemade great white gravy drizzled on the top in a casserole dish. The gravy on the top with more herbs on top, and then I put it in the oven to slowly bake. Wait, and then I made caramel carrots to go on the side of it with mashed potatoes, butter mashed potatoes on the side of it. That was good.
For those of you who don't know, caramel carrots are carrots made with like this like brown sugar, and it causes it to have this like sweet
Caramel, yes. It creates caramel.
sensation, this gorgeous sensation.
Mhm.
10 out of 10.
10.
And if you sprinkle like pour the juice from the carrots on the potatoes, it's even better.
Oh, yes. After we were done with the carrots, I still had that juice. And the potatoes were missing, even though they were butter, to me, they were missing a little more flavor.
There's
So,
a ton of flavor.
so what I did is I took The
Knock me off.
what I did was I took that glaze and I drizzled it on the potatoes. That was
Oh, no, stop.
delicious. I still have mashed potatoes in the fridge, by the way.
Okay.
Oh my God, I forgot that I took sausage out so I can make the sausage and I can drizzle that with the mashed potatoes.
Can you make fried onions? Can you make?
Maybe.
Okay.
So that's gonna be good. That's perfect food. Yes, it is. It really is. Do you remember using the payphones when you were younger? I had a payphone that actually paid me back all the time. My mom and me often have to use the payphone because we didn't have a personal phone. We have no beepers either. Although a lot of people had beepers, but if you had a beeper, you were considered rich in our neighborhood if you had a beeper. And if you had a personal cell phone, you were rich. We weren't. So we often had to go to the payphone, which was in town, and there was like a whole thing with the payphones, and there was in a circle, like a square, like this side, this side, this side, and this side, like a cross shape had phones, and it was on multiple sides. There was one on this side, there was some on the other side. So if these don't work, you go to the other side. And I used to go to a payphone, put a quarter in, and that payphone just spit it out a lot of money. The thing is, I put a quarter in. How does that payphone spit it out like a dollar and a half out? I don't know. But I would put a quarter in there and it would spit me like a dollar and a half. And then I would put another quarter in to recall my dad or whoever had to call. And no matter if I put a quarter in there, it's just always spitting me back almost $2. That was my favorite payphone. I told my mom, you don't use this one, come use this one. She's like, why? This one works. I'm like, no, trust me, you want this payphone right here, mom. So I taught her that, and she was always like, does it work? I'm like, yeah, look, mom. Oh, you don't have a quarter? Don't worry, mom, I got you a quarter. And then I would hand her like almost $2. They used to collect change from them, Maddie. They did that when they were full. Well, that phone, no matter how many times you went to it, it did that all the time. Same as the machines at school. There was the machines that give you the chips, and this machine would spit out a lot of money. So I used to just give my friends free chips. What chip you want? No, 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 save your money. I said, trust me. What chip do you want? And I I gave them whatever chip they wanted because the machine gave me like $5, $7, sometimes more than that. So I would always only give to those who didn't have. Those who had the money to put in the machine, I just let them pay for it. But the ones who actually I noticed that they didn't have nothing to eat and they were hungry, I did. I actually told them, what do you need? You know, and I would sit right across from the machine and just observe who didn't have enough for the machine. Because I've been there, done that. I know that it's hard to always have, it's hard, especially now with economies. It's terrible. It is terrible. We've been here an hour and there's seven still in the house. Thank you so much. If you're here and you have not hit the like, excuse me, go hit that like. It's completely free. And don't forget to check out each other. If you're blue and you got a video or a live or a short that you have dropped, drop it down below so everybody can go check you out. Let me see. I haven't gone. Gosh, I don't feel so good. I have not gone to see, but I think, does Johnny have something out? Do you, Anne? Anne had one. Anne has one for. What is your next video, Anne? Oh gosh, I'm over here breathing like, you know. Johnny has a premiere dropping tomorrow in the Unplugged series. So if you gonna check that out, And I know that Lee has a video for tomorrow. No, Lee? Can you check? Can the Dappa? I can't talk today. Lee, can you share that out? Can you share your video for tomorrow out in the chat? I won't stay much longer live. I don't feel so good. So I'll be probably going and laying my butt down. I will play with the girls Fortnite, but I'll be doing it from the couch or wherever. I'm literally gonna sit myself down and play. I might not play very good today. I'm usually top on every game that I play, but I don't think I will do so well today because I don't feel well. When I don't feel good, if I have a migraine, I have a fever, or I feel icky, I do terrible in games. But I would do my best. I would do my best to defend the team. That's all you can do, right? When you don't feel good, is do your very best. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. UK time, and 1 p.m. Central Time. Johnny's drops, I don't even know. It's right there in the chat. It drops tomorrow. I want to say thank you so much for everybody being here and supporting my channel, even though I don't feel good. Thank you so much. Maddie, please rest up and hydrate. I will. I'm sorry I have not been live too much lately, but on the weekend, I had migraines all weekend long. And it's because all that pollen, if you noticed the last live, there was a lot of pollen stuff falling down. I've been having my nose stuffy and migraines, terrible migraines. And I feel like Rapunzel came with a cast iron pan and banged on my forehead. That's how I feel. Let me see when is Johnny dropping. Johnny's dropping tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central Time. I got a video on Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Time. Every Thursday, my videos will drop. I'm thinking of having also another day. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Tuesdays at all. I'm not sure. But I know that my videos drop now at night, so it's easier for everybody. I might also start doing a 10 p.m. I really don't sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. But lately, because I've been going to bed kind of early and kind of late, I don't know if I want to do that. You know? Excuse me. Here is mine in that's not it. That's for the 18th. I'm sorry. That's for the 18th. I meant to share the one for Thursday. The one for Thursday. The one for Thursday is this one. And the one for Thursday is Ed, Flash in Your Pan. Um, ooh, I just noticed that my thing doesn't have his name, so I will have to fix that thumbnail. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I'll fix it. Yes, I'm gonna be going, but I want to say thank you. I'm gonna share this out first, and then I'm gonna be going because I'm gonna go get a bottle of water, hydrate. Even though I took meat out for Chinese, if I make one, I might actually get my assistant, Miss Ellie, to. Oops, I shared that there. That was not supposed to be there. I might have her assist me in making Chinese because I don't think I can stand there and cook. There's the video for Thursday. It drops at 6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you so much for being in my life today. I'm sorry I don't feel good. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get a bottle of water and lay down on the couch. I might make that today. I might make Chinese or I might make lazy night. I am not sure. Whatever's convenient for my body, right? But thank you for being with me. I'm sorry I don't feel good. I'm going to go rest. I'm gonna try to play with the kids later on instead of now because I don't feel good. So when you don't feel good, you don't feel good, and you need to let your body rest and hydrate. And need your body needs something, so you need to give into your body and listen very well to your body. Thank you so much for being with me. Smash the like if you have not. It's up there. It's free, and make sure you check out each other support each other, show love to each other. Always watch a video from beginning to the end or short, and subscribe if you have not. And always leave a comment so the view and the sub sticks. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm slurping. I don't feel good, as I said. So have a good day. Take care of each other. Stay positive and kind. Share love, not hate. And love you all. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.